Okay, so let's see how you do it. So you're given a function. Suppose, let me take an example. You're given fx is equal to 2x square minus 3x. Again, we are taking the same example. They say you have to find the difference quotient of each function. Find difference quotient of f of x. They want you to find difference quotient of f of x. How do you do it? So the formula was, I'm going to write it here, f of x plus h minus f of x over h, and my h cannot be 0. Okay, and you're given fx is equal to 2x square minus 3x. Okay, first of all, before I do this, can anyone tell me what is 2 divided by 0?
It's nothing. It's not big.
It's nothing, it's not defined. You cannot have 0 at the bottom. What is 2 divided by 2 plus 0? 1, because 2 plus 0 is 2, and they cancel, you're left with 1. No, but only 0 I cannot have at the bottom. So 2, some number divided by 0 I cannot have at the bottom. That's what this thing is. So how you gonna do it is, note this is the formula, right? This is the formula, f of x plus h minus f of x and divided by h. And my h cannot be 0. F of x, what do you need? F of x plus h, you need f of x, and h is just a variable, so keep as it is. I have f of x already. What do I need is f of x plus h. I need to find this thing. Once I know these values, I can substitute in my question. Okay. Alejandro,
Yes.
okay, can you help me find f of x plus h?
Um, I am unsure where H comes from.
H
Or
is
is H?
h is just a variable. Don't worry, h is just a variable. F of x is given. I need to find f of x plus h.
So would we just be 2x squared minus 3x?
Fx is 2x square minus 3x, right?
Hmm?
I need to find this thing. How do I do it? What happened here? What did you do? You replaced x with x plus h, right?
Yeah. Hmm?
This on the other side also do the same thing. Replace x with x plus h. What does it become? 2 times?
X plus H squared
Yes.
minus
3
uh, huh?
minus
Time
3.
X plus H.
Yes, perfect. Now, what is x plus h square mean?
2 times X plus H, and then parentheses X plus H close parentheses.
That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I solve this? What do you get?
So now you first gonna distribute. So
Yes.
2 times, and then x times x becomes x squared,
Mm-hmm.
and then x times h becomes xh,
Mm-hmm.
and then h times x becomes hx, and then h times h becomes h squared.
Okay, and what does this become?
Minus 3x, uh, and then minus 3h.
Yes, perfect. Now let's solve this thing. What do you get?
So now you multiply by the 2,
Yes.
or yeah, so we 2x squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 2xh plus 2hx plus 2h squared minus 3x minus 3h.
Okay, can you give me the final answer?
And then, so the final answer will be 2x squared plus 4xh
Yeah. Yeah.
xh plus 2h squared minus 3x minus 3h.
Perfect. Good. Very good, Alejandro. Jose? Okay, Jose, can you tell me what to do next? So you knew f of x plus h, right? You needed f of x plus h. You found it. Do you know f of x?
F of x is the 2x squared minus 3x.
Yes, which is already given. Okay, and h, it's okay. Now just plug in the value here. Let's plug in the value. So what do you get is first is 2x f of x plus h. Put it here. What is f of x plus h? Is this whole thing. So let's put it here. 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus 3x minus 3h. I plugged
And
in here.
you're just subtracting your 2x squared minus 3x over h.
Yes, exactly. Note, after minus, when you are substituting, always put in a bracket. Very common mistake. If you don't put this thing in a bracket, you will just put a negative sign in front of this thing and not this thing.
Then you have to distribute that negative.
Yes, so what does it become? 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus 3x minus 3h. Then
It's negative 2x squared plus 3x. And then you can
cancel
combine
whatever.
like terms.
Yes, combine like terms. 2x square and then negative 2x square. They cancel. Then what else are the like terms? 3x and negative 3x.
And the negative 3x.
They
So you're
cancel.
left with 4xh plus 2h squared minus 3h over h.
Yes.
And then you can, I'm pretty sure you can take out the h.
Yes, exactly. From all these three terms, see on the top, note this is not your answer. This is not your answer because you cannot leave just h at the bottom, because what if I put my h as 0? Then this thing will not be defined. You have to try what happens if I put my h as 0. If I put h as 0, this will become undefined. So I need to get rid of this bottom h here, just h. How do you do it is, see the top one, if you can take out anything common. This term also has h, this also has h, this also has h. I take out common. What I'm left with inside, Jose?
It's 4x plus 2 squared minus 3.
H, just h, not square, h. H square means you're multiplying h 2 times, right? You took out one h outside, you're left with 1h minus 3 divided by h. Now you can cancel and your final answer is plus 2h minus 3. Any doubt with this problem? This thing you're gonna definitely getting problem on this in your test, in your quiz. This is very, very important. Any doubt with this thing? Okay. Next thing, we are gonna do one more example. Actually, we're gonna do two more examples on this thing. You're given fx is equal to 4 over x. Fx is equal to 4 over x. Jesse?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me how to do it? What's the first step? The formula is this saying. What's my first step?
So you would replace x with x plus h?
Yes, let's do it. So what do you get? F of x plus h. What do you get?
You would get 4 over x plus h.
Okay, perfect. What's the next step?
And then you would put negative f of x, which would be negative.
So put these things in the formula. Let's put this in the formula. So it becomes 4 over x plus h minus what?
4 over x.
Okay, and then divide this whole divided by h. Then how do I solve this? Let's see the numerator. Forget about the denominator. How do I solve this? How do I make common base? You can subtract only when you have common base.
Common denominator?
Yeah, common
Something?
denominator, yes. Any idea, Jess?
Cross multiplication.
Yes, so how do I do it? Yes, exactly, cross multiplication. What does it become?
4x minus
4
minus.
x plus h, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's at the bottom?
The bottom will be x of x and x plus h
Yeah, x and x plus h, and
times.
then you have whole divided by h.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does this top become? Four x open distribute.
Minus 4x plus 4h.
Minus 4h over x plus h times x. Okay, what happens on the top here? Divided by whole h. They cancel, right? 4x cancels.
Mm-hmm.
So you get minus 4h over x plus h and then x, and then you have divided by whole h. You're like, I cannot solve it further. Too many division signs. Once you reach this point, you're like, oh, there's too many division signs. Can I write it like this? X plus h times x divided by h. Because this whole thing is divided by h. I wrote it this way. If you can figure it out that this h, where does this h go? If no, do it this way, so it does not confuse you. There's too many division signs, that's why I wrote it like this. What's the next step gonna be? Next step is gonna be, you got this thing, so the next step is gonna be, okay, what happens in fractions? How do you do the fraction division? How do I do this fraction division?
Don't you separate them?
It
Duh.
it changes into multiplication, and what happens? It flips.
Inverse,
H
yes.
over 1, it becomes
H over
1 over h.
1.
So it was basically divided by h. Anyone has any doubt
Wait.
with this step here?
Wait, what?
Did you get it, Jesse? How I did it?
More or less.
Okay, let me explain again. Okay, if you can figure it out directly that this thing, if you can figure it out, this thing is directly negative 4h over x plus h, x and times h. If you can figure out directly, that's good. But if you cannot figure it out, how do you do it is, there are too many division signs. Division, this divided by this, and this whole thing divided by this. So what I did this is, this first fraction I kept as it is. Whatever was on the top, I kept it as it is, and it is divided by what? It is divided by just h. And how do you divide fractions? If I say 2 by 3 divided by 2, if I say divide 2 by 3 by 2, how do you do it? When you have to divide fractions, basically what you do is, division changes into multiplication, and then you flip the other number. You're like, there is only 2, how can I flip it? If there is nothing at the bottom, there is actually 1. So you flip it, it becomes 1 over 2, and then you multiply directly. Multiplication is direct. Numerators and denominators, it becomes 2 over 6. Similarly, in this case, I am doing, this whole thing was divided by h. H was basically, if there is nothing at the bottom, there is 1. Then I changed division into multiplication, and I flipped it, and then I multiplied. Anyone has any doubt? I'll explain this step again slowly if you didn't get it. Everyone got this step? It's important to know this step. Once you got this h gets cancelled, and then you are left with negative 4 x plus h x. Note, I got rid of the h. That's what you have to do. You have to get rid of this normal h. You cannot have h times something. You can have h plus something, but you cannot have h times something. Any doubt with this example?
Yes. I have a quick question. Back in the beginning of the whole solving the problem, when we were going to subtract 4 over x plus h minus 4 over x, I don't understand how from not being able to subtract that, you cross multiplied
So-
and you got a different.
So see, if I say
Seven.
you have to subtract this thing, 3 over 5, I say you have to subtract these two numbers, right?
Yes.
What did you do? How did you subtract?
I find the common denominator.
How did you find that?
One side I multiply it by 1 over 3 and the other one I multiply by 1 over 5.
So not 1 over 3, it would be 5 over 5. Because this does not have 5, so you multiply both
Okay.
sides with 5. And this does not have 3, so you multiply by 3,
By 3.
right? Similarly is here. This one does not have x, right? So I multiply both with x. So it becomes 4x over 4. No, sorry. So this term does not have x, right? At the bottom. So I'm going to multiply 4 with x also, and the bottom one also with x. Okay.
Okay.
What about
Okay.
here? This term does not have x plus h. This one, right? So I multiply this also with x plus h and bottom also with x plus h. Now I don't have to write x the base 2 times, right? I can only write it 1 time since they are the same. Agree?
Yes, I do.
Now then solve the top part. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay, I see now. Okay.
Any other doubt, anyone? Okay, for today I'll stop here. We'll continue with this tomorrow. So, and yes, I want to take the attendance once more because I know some of you joined later. But make sure I'll be sending, I usually send email beforehand, but I will make sure I'll post on Canvas also now, from now on. But yeah, I'm sorry for today, but if you have any doubts, you can always stay back and I'll help you out. Is Yasmin here? Eduardo? Karen?
Yeah, I'm here.
Eduardo,
I'm
right?
here.
Yes.
Karen?
Yes, I'm here.
Was?
Here.
Shira?
First? Who?
Shira, yes.
It's first. Here.
Okay. Samuel? Not here. Samantha? Not here. Angel?
Here.
Samantha is here?
Yes.
Okay. Binit? He's not here. Miguel? Is here.
Here.
Hugo?
I'm here.
Hugo is here too. Chris?
Here.
Joshua?
Here.
Erica?
Here.
Gerald?
Here.
Daniel?
Here.
Daniel. Okay. And Wandai?
Here.
Jesse?
Here.
Jose?
Here.
Alejandro?
Here.
Giselle?
Here.
Axel? Jelena?
Present.
Jelena, right?
Yes.
Okay. Carly?
Here.
Okay. And Joaquin?
Here.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. And if you have doubts, you can stay back.
Are you gonna be
Have a good day.
Are you gonna be uploading the quizzes and such?
What?
I mean, are we supposed to get like assignments or something for my math lab or something like that?
I have already assigned, a homework for today. Whatever we did so far, only that thing. Yes. And
Yeah,
you
because
can,
I don't see anything here in my math lab.
you will
Yeah,
get it,
same.
you will get it right now in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay,
You'll
thank
get
you.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
Anyone?
you.
Any other doubt? Any other doubt? Anyone?
Oh yeah, I have to run to work right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have not done the my math lab thing. Do I have by the end of the today?
No. What you can do is you can buy it from the bookstore. No. The due date is not today. You still have time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you try today, it would be good. By the end of the day, if you can try the homework, that would be the best thing
Yeah.
because you'll be prepared for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Angel.
Alright. Thanks.
Anyone?
See you later.
See you later.
You bye.
Yes. Anyone? Any other doubt?
I have a quick question, but I'm trying to look at your syllabus real quick.
Which one? I cannot hear you. You're on mute, Jose.
I have a question. I'm just looking at your syllabus.
Oh, Jose, you get in mute in the middle. I cannot hear you. I just hear. I have a question and then I don't hear the.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I have a question, but I'm looking at your syllabus real quick, so I'll just be a quick second.
Yes. Just a second. Let me take up my syllabus. Yes. Yes. So, what do you have in your syllabus? Yes.
Can you go on to the next page? I think I was trying to look at what you had for what are you covering in the course?
Okay. So basically, the we'll be covering in the course is these things.
Let's see, functions, graphs, linear and quadratic, polynomial. Is the exponential and logs going to be like
They're very easy.
yeah, I've done them before. I think I just haven't done the trig. I'm a transfer student, and my previous math class had college algebra and functions, so I'm wondering if I should just take just trig, because a lot of this, I read over it, and I've done a lot of it already.
So yeah, if you
Systems.
know all of this, you should basically go for the, because if you if you did really good, I don't know how you did. You take college algebra?
So I'm a transfer student, and I took college algebra, and they included functions with their college algebra at my previous college. So that's why I was looking at your syllabus, and I'm like, it all seems familiar except anything from trig.
Yeah. So I mean, you should talk to the counselor maybe. She'll
Well-
suggest you.
Yeah, they haven't been much help because it's been like months and months, and I don't get feedback. And during my appointments with them, they haven't really.
If you understood all of those, I would say just go for trigonometry then. I mean, it is. I won't say it's exactly like college algebra. It's basically extension. Like it's more you're gonna learn. It's not just basics. What you feel right today, it's actually just a review. That's why
Yeah,
it feels
I-
easy. But I mean, it's easy. I won't say it's tough, but it's a little more than college algebra.
Yeah. What are you doing with the polynomial and rational functions?
It's basically graphing.
I've done that.
Graphing and how to solve. There's
I've
like
done
different
that.
ways to find. You have done that?
Yeah, and then the absolute value as well, transitions, all that.
Yeah.
I've done that. I think I just haven't done trig, and I've been trying to reach out to the counseling to see if they, because they credited me for Math 101, and I know your sequence is Math 101 and 104 or 244, but they haven't. I haven't gotten any help from the counselors because they did my evaluations late. They kind of just told me to do this class, even though I
You know what you can do? I'll give you a suggestion. There is this, that's maths department head. I'll give you her email ID. Maybe you
Thank
can
you.
text her and tell her, I'm a student of Ravisha Kurwari, write my name and tell I had I am not able to contact the counselor and all that stuff. I'll give her. Okay.
thank you.
So it's I'll write it here so that you can see it. I'm writing it wrong. It's K. It's CL, okay? It's KCL.
IFF or FT or FF?
It's FF.
Okay, FF.
FFE.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Just contact her and just email her, write my name, that she didn't know how to help, so she asked me to text you. And I'm not able to contact the counselor, and I don't know how to go about it. Okay?
Thank you. So as of right now, my plan is probably, because I'm a veteran, so I have to have 12 credits to be a full-time student. If they don't, do you know what, by chance, what's the policy on dropping and entering classes if they've already started? Because when I looked at the classes, they have like a add course code or something like that.
Yeah, they have add code. So what you're gonna do is you will text me, hey, I cannot, I don't want to be in this class, so I'll drop you from here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the other professor, whoever you want to join, and ask them if they have place for you in their class.
Okay.
If they do have, basically mostly they do.
Yeah, I saw the trig class starts tomorrow, Tuesday.
Perfect then. If it starts tomorrow, it hasn't started today, then it's perfect. Just go tomorrow.
I'm just hoping to get a hold of somebody from counseling because I still have it.
Yeah. Just go tomorrow. Just attend her class. Just let her know. Just email her. Get her email and text, hey, I want to join. Can I get an ad code for your class?
Okay.
And then you join her class.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Just let me know whatever you decide, okay?
All right.
Sure.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
your help.
Yeah, no problem. Take care. Bye.